Let's go, chat. Our ticket to Vegas being printed as we speak. Come on, Black Lotus one time. 64 drafts loading. Sort by color. Let's force midrange. Skip fast one in channel. Channel is really bad.
Jarvis clap cube time.
Could take Totalitarian Academy. Force White Aggro Vajani. I mean, no cap a good idea, but Totalitarian Academy is really good. And I like it, so I'll take it. Anyone on my pod? Alzik Blade 004. James Z, I'm too good for you, Barn, Tangrams, Max Capone. I really love Ajani from what I've seen, honestly, so far, because it is a 2-color card and you don't have a red permanent, and without a red permanent, it's merely okay, not insane. Olsen is also just openly trolling in the chat. Yeah, I think Urza Saga is typically a good follow-up to Tolarian Academy, so I'll consider picking that. Strong cards we're passing, Badlands, Kierstan. Not really much. Like Endurance, Scarlet, Fotsy's all okay cards. Probably Fotsy's like a tier above all of that. Easiest saga of your career? Bro, I'm gonna take the saga too. I'm just looking at the cards for 30 more seconds. But yeah, saga, powerful, fast, big, and also a good combo with Academy, so I don't mind that start. Caracas next, perhaps. Mox Opal. It does seem to make sense to pick Mox Opal with the 2 cards I already have picked. Other powerful cards are Counterspell, Inquisition. Opal could wheel though. No, take Opal, wheel Kappa. Or Spell Bomb. I think that's the strat. Olsen and Zerk are not on the pod, so no one's gonna troll me. Bro, like Kappa wheels 10 times more often than Mox Opal does, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? I don't think so. Chrome Mox for my Mox themed deck. Honestly, might not be a bad idea. Volcanic. Hallowed Fountain. Like blue-white is better than blue-red normally, I guess. Chrome Mox is pretty bad in artifact decks normally, kinda, I guess, because you can exile artifacts. Seems tough.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Good luck, Kanister.
I think I like Fountain more in the artifacts than I like Volcanic, so I guess I'll agree. Overflowing Chalice. Giton, Venser, Probe, Gash. Well, not Gash, I guess. Chalice makes sense with Tolerant Academy. Kind of makes sense in my deck in general. Talisman of Poggers. It's good. With Hallowed Fountain, it just means I have good blue-white fixing. Alternatively, there is Dress Down Image, Adversary, Headquarters, which I'm not really considering. And the off-color cards are absolutely whatever. Holy shit, Shorikai. I feel like that's pretty good in my deck and worth taking. Thoughts? Anyone would take Keen-Eyed Curator or Benchbind instead? No? Good. Iconoclast with Academy also nice. That was the draft if I picked Volcanic. Absent seems good to have some interaction. Maybe Revoker, but I never had Revoker be actually good, so. Could take the Chromatic Star. Dragon. Oracle. I'll take the star. We have Saga. But like it does a Saga target, right? So it's kind of important to get. Larcenist. There's also Lotus Petal, but I don't think so. I think I'd rather take Larcenist than Petal. Trinket Mage no wheel, bro. Trinket Mage is unplayable. Petal combo great with Academy turn 1 through Kappa. Hey, Kappa, Kappa, hey, Kappa, Kappa, hey. Easy Petal. Why? Seacrom calls. Did somebody take Kappa? Was that the Kappa pack? Well, it's probably better for me to get Seacrom. I don't know what to take here. Let's take Safekeeper for when I get Nadu. Nadu Splash. Dress down. Dress down another Saga deck. More importantly, outside of my opponent's decks. Vengevine. Mox Sapphire. Sounds good. On color Mox. Passing Ancient Tomb, but such is life. Sometimes you do pass Ancient Tomb. Pentat Prism. I mean, you can wait. We can stare at this for a bit more because the draft, like you wait for the last draft out of the 8 drafts happening at the same time, so. Can wheel Manifold Key, Ancient Tomb, a Legionnaire, I guess. Pentat Prism, I guess. Or something. Smoke Sapphire looking okay. This might be an upheaval deck. Shell Dog. Not too much powerful stuff to play. Coveted Jewel. Fetch useless. So I guess it is Upheaval or Shell Dog. So I'll take Upheaval, I think. Jewel is gonna wheel. Nobody wants it ever. Oh, maybe not. Looking at this pact. The Root Wallace. Like, Jewel is also pretty unplayable, so. I'm not sure I want to play it, even if I will end up playing it. Balance. Top tier Fondue. Portal to Phyrexia. This might be a balance deck. Probably, like, I guess those two cards need something else and balance doesn't. And like everything is an artifact. So balance is actually pretty great. Shorikai, Larcenist. Like Larcenist is the only problem I guess with that, but. Tinker target. Sword of the Meek. Alright, pick Sword of the Meek and wheel Foundry. What do you think, bros? I think it's good. It's really good. Like Tolerant Academy with that is just pretty great. Pretty unbeatable. Works well with balance too. More artifacts. Wear Tinker and pack 3. Like maybe the artifact person will take the Sword of the Meek, but then just that's my message to them. It's the only thing I'll say to them. Strip mine? Sure. 11 cards available strip mine. I think strip looks better than Sahili. Sahili looks pretty good in deck too. Mishra's Bobble, Oust, Steel Seraph. Let's take the Mishra's Bobble, likely. Maybe Oust for a bit more interaction, but Bobble for enabling Moxopal seems valuable. For great starts and Wolf Academy. For Urza Saga. Well, I guess with the chromatic style doesn't matter for Saga much, but I think I like the Babiola. Bobble also very good with balance. Yeah. City of Traitors is great with balance because it's a land that dies. Traben Inspector is an artifact. Brainstorm is a brainstorm. Guess I'll take Inspector. Oh, rest of color. Scrablan maybe. Take the Inspector. Otawara, not bad, not great. Good to have. Fotscour pretty blank. Fiery Confluence, pretty good against my deck probably. But I don't think I'll be hate drafting at this stage. Brewmaster, Devoted Druid, what a combo. Porcelain, Pentat Prism, Key with Shorikai, and Chalice, that's kinda it. I think Pentat Prism. Good with Upheaval. With balance. Come on, pop the Foundry Bros, one time. That's not the Foundry pick yet, but that's the coveted Jewel pick. Oh, let's take the Jewel. Foundry. No jakiś skurwysyn zabrał, nie? Musiał. Let's take Portal to Phyrexia for my Tinker. Elspeth for balance. Doesn't sound that good. I'll take the Portal. Alright, let's take Blyseal for my Tinker Angle. Can play the Seraph. Bit of a stinky pack. We have 2 lands to splash green. Path, Cryptic. Kind of like Cryptic more than Path. Path is cheaper though. Cryptic has my only instant, a bit awkward. I can wheel, no more lies. Okay, I'll take Path. Fast Bond. Expedition map which grabs Academy, Saga, Strip Mine, Otawara. Be flexible. Sensei's Diving Pod. Fast Bond for some imaginary combos. But realistically probably top. I have a Hedge Maze and a Razorverse ticket, so I can splash green, but don't love that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like I need spells. I have to take the top, can't take the non-top. And like I can't mess around with like taking Fast Bond right now, which is unplayable. Mana Leak, Time Warp, Mana Leak to combo with my Path to Exile. Prismatic Ending maybe. Probably would rather have Mana Leak. Let's take the Mana Leak. Wasteland. Metamorph. Zuran Orb is funny with balance. It's really funny, I agree. Luro Circle Spirit in the same pack. That's just so funny, my friend. Let's take the Wasteland. Splicer Kitten with Jewel. Morphing Jewel is a real thing, sure. Instant Punish. No, I'm just gonna get the creature on the wheel. I guess Kitten actually good in my deck though. Might be. Preordain, Relic of Sauron. With Relic of Sauron I can probably play Portal to Phyrexia. Maybe Apparition, but that's kinda lame. Right, Apparition or Relic of Sauron, chat. I think given that's an upheaval deck still, I would rather take this. Holy guacamole. There's the Nadu. Monolith, Relic. Monolith with upheaval, with Portal to Phyrexia, with the Jewel. I think I take Monolith. Spiral Academy, that also makes sense, kind of. Okay, I'll Spiral. Spiral sounds good. Spiral will save your ass. From what? Dick through time or Mishra's research desk. Which is not very good here. Probably Dick through time might actually be okay to play. Flicker Wisp Kitten Angle. Kinda. Whoops, I took Dig. Alright, Blade Splicer Kitten, Infinite Golems. Let's fucking go. Mobster for all of my funny lands. More dominance. I think the mob kind of makes sense to play. A Wasteland Strip Minotawara Academy Saga. Can take the Shuran Orb to balance his combo. Or you could Prismatic Ending to prismatically end. Whoops, I took ending, I guess. Metamorph came back as I expected. Jace for when I have trouble winning. And Reasonry for when I have trouble rising. Jace is a win con with Kitten Jewel. I might actually just play it, yeah. Holy fuck, what? Have you seen this, bros? Puzzle Monolith? Last pick? What the heck? No manifold key for the basalt angle though. Just no angle. I just have the basalt monolith and it's fine. I mean, there was an artifact after. It's kind of bad, but it's like somebody drafted artifacts from me, so it seemed like they would draft it too. Steel Seraph, probably not main deck. To splash Risen Reef. Holy guacamole. Chase is more funny than good, I suspect. I don't know if my deck is capable of winning. Jewel is pretty much a mist in this pile of cards. A mist? I'll play Jace to be able to win, like seems useful. A must. Spectre and Splice are really bad with balance. They're not the best. You can block with Inspector maybe. Bubble Splicer, I would not cut the Bubble. In my Mox Opal deck. Last pack wasn't great, question mark. Very good question, Da Vinci. Splicer combos with Kitten pretty well. Oh, maybe Cat Dig and Prism, yeah. Also what I considered. I'm trying to think if Throbbing Inspector is better than a land, and I can't figure that out. Oh, Jewels. If I cut Jewel, then I cut Kitten too, and I cut everything, and I have nothing, so we have to keep the Jewel for the combo angle of this deck. Jace too, bro, you're gonna make me cut like cards, and then I will have no way to win the game, and you're gonna be like, yeah, you milled. Kind of like the aspect of Dig Through Time, assembling the combos. But it's gonna be pretty expensive, so I guess we're gonna cut it and play a land instead. And it's 14 lands plus Mox 15 plus a bunch of more extra mana. 2 lands are Strip Mine, Wasteland, Saga, so that kind of incentivizes me to play a few more lands though. Maybe the white removal for putting the most pressure on my mana. Path great with balance. Is it really though? I'll cut the absent for being white and I'll submit. This is a keep. I'll keep. See you in the top 8. Thanks. And same. Place Forest into Llanowar Elves. What a broken opening that is. Womp. Sex. Blade Splicer, let's go. Are these lands intended to tilt the opponent? No, I just like them. I find them to be pretty. Sex attacks. Karn, Sion of Urza. Recasting Karn, Sion of Urza. Nope.
He's a phenomenal control player.
If I get Saga, I don't get Tolarian Academy. And with Time Spiral, I really want to get a Tolarian Academy. Taking Saga is pretty counterproductive with this in hand, I think. I think I'll play the Splicer now. Can block Sex. Would the other spell considered over Blade Splicer? The white X1 unexpectedly absent be better? I think so. Blade Splicer blocks Sex. Couldn't agree more, my friend. I know they don't have Wasteland or or the Wasteland number 2. So I'm safe. Looking to spiral next turn. Coalition Relic. Okay. Outland Liberator. Okay, 2. That's, well, it's okay. It's fine. Kill the golem. Okay. They didn't get a land, so I can keep the Splicer for Discord Kitten, or I could jump for balance. Let's jump for balance. I'll jump the 4-power creature instead of the 2-power creature. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a Prismatic Gaining on top of my deck. And an Otawara, so I kind of don't want to spin the top. Portal to Phyrexia. I play Mox Opal. 7. This is free. Monolith. 9. Portal. 2 portals. It's not that great, but like it's pretty good probably. Can I spin the top? How much mana do I have exactly? Monolith. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 6. 7 plus 6, that is 13. So I can. Copy portal. No kurwa widzę ziomeczki, że copy pierdolony portal. I'm considering my other options, my friends. Thank you for your care though. Sześć, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Can cycle the star first. Like, if I balance, would I rather balance first? If I find balance, would I rather balance? I think so. 7, 8, 9. 12. Maybe crack star now. Placer kitten. 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will we cast a portal? Probably. Two portals.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Da Vinci MTG, thank you very much for your prime sub for 39 months. Sacrifice bubble? I will do that at the end of my opponent's turn. Maybe I'll be punished for that some way, but they play black. Black Lotus. Portal every 10 with kit and top. Yeah. Nissa. Holy guacamole. Have any life gain? Nope. 7 mana. Tovinki, that's an extremely smart comment, and I just am in awe of what you just said. No, don't pass me. Jaki skurwesyn, no. Ja pierdolę. Steel Seraph could gain you life from the sideboard. That's very true. Ur on top. Upheaval. Balance. Draben Inspector. How does this work with Nissa? Not too great. Upheaval, that sounds good. Whoops! I did not float my mana. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty bad. Frankly. O, ja pierdzielę. Dobra. It's good, my friends. Well, it's not as good as it could be, but you know, doesn't seem like I can incorporate can use balance. Yeah, I thought about it a bit and I didn't figure it out, so yeah, I could balance now. Waste. Gonna waste my saga constructs, but I balance now. They discard, kill elf, then I waste. Okay, sounds good. Need to play a bit faster, perhaps. That's good. It becomes night. That's crazy. Still one library. Your deck seems strong, thank you. You got a nice deck too. Black Lotus is already in their graveyard, so it seems too hard to come back from that situation for them, but you never know. Now I just need to win an extra game in 11 minutes 14 seconds, so perhaps I'll restart Magic Online. Got a very slow hand too. No, my opponent went Elf into 6, that wasn't too slow. Into Chariot. Of course, I actually understood that you meant my start and not their start, so I'm just pulling your collective leg chat. So balance seems pretty good against their deck. They do have Planeswalkers, which limits its potency, but it's Nissa. Well, Nissa is actually pretty okay against balance in some ways because of their like both creatures and lands. That kind of counts pretty okay. Does it? Actually, it doesn't, right? It's like double. It's actually doubly bad, right? Because it's yeah. In that case, I guess we could probably board unexpectedly absent because it deals with the Planeswalkers, which they have. Chest down looks nice. Why? I have Urza Saga in my deck. I probably don't want that card. I think I would like Absent over Prismatic Ending. Prismatic Ending is good at dealing with an elf on turn 1. That's probably it. But it seems like I can deal with the elves with balance or upheaval. So then I want Unexpectedly Absent. Yes, card and 6. Well, Red Zone is not particularly good against 6. Maybe ending on the draw to kill elf is valid because of that. Maybe you can trim Larsenis instead. Yeah. Small again. Okay. One time Totalitarian Academy at the top. Still Seraph didn't look good to me in the matchup because I didn't really want to play it against a deck with Pest Infestation. Sounds really bad. Really dangerous. To have like a big spell. Also, my opponent seems to be playing a green, like a Sultai mid-range deck, so they don't have burn damage, so the life gain from the Seraph doesn't matter as much. Grim Monolith resolves. Drop. Well, you got it, my friend. My chariot. Black, black, green. That's solid. As long as you have one or fewer cards in hand, gets +2/+2 and has Menace. I think I'll trade Harriots. Dzień dobry, Rafał. Dzień dobry. Setup upheaval. We are fucked, huh? No, I have balance and upheaval in my deck. So I would say pretty far away from getting fucked. But not the least fucked ever either. We also have time spiral. To find those, I guess. And I have top. With one known card on top, so we actually look at 2 cards. I'm just a kid. I think I would rather jewel into balance, that's more cards, right? And I see. Balance not even that good if... No, it kills all the creatures, like, how is it not good, bros? Ciach, 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 ciach. Well, do I die? Not necessarily, right? Might get my jewel stolen, which is a bit of a problem. Jak się masz? I didn't know where to contact you. I'm running a charity marathon. I'd be interested in joining the ranks. I probably will be not interested as I think I will not be in Poland on those dates, but if you ever want to contact me, you can email me at Kanister mtg@gmail.com. So I can draw Academy. Which then... Discord is fine too, yeah, of course. I played this, I played this. Concede here to save time, bros. Anyone conceding in the chat to save time? I mean, I'll take my jewel, but like, it would save you like dozens of hours. I guess so. Maybe not dozens, but yeah, probably 5 hours or something. It's probably how much this entire 64 player LM draft takes if I were to win it. Nissa. No, my crown jewel. Black Lotus. I got one. Black Lotus not so, like, upheaval not so good if they Black Lotus. They control Black Lotus if they're gonna keep it in the play, but my jewel... At least upheaval gives me back my jewel. Time Spiral with this many artifacts with Totalitarian Academy, pretty good too. Place Botanical Sanctum. Take 6. Maybe I could want to take 5. Make a difference. Well, maybe a little bit. A block like this, I want the creatures to die for balance. I'll take 2 less. Oh, because it draws the card, so it's smaller. Red mana. Escape to the wilds. No nie, pesty flip no. No i kaplica już z pestami będzie probably. Before pest infestation we were okay, but now it's rough. Anyone in the chat getting infested right now? Your mom? Fair. Upheaval. Sad. Submit. Mana leak might be a bit better on the play. Their Grim Monolith acted as a pretty good and pretty quick mana leak contingency, to put it this way. Okay, we don't have much time to fuck around, so do I keep this? Kurwa, no nie wiem, no. Not really. Kinda? I think I'm better off mulling. This looks better. Can't even crack bubble. Why couldn't I crack the bubble? Pretty sure I could just crack it, simply crack it. Like, it was my second artifact for Opal, so Opal wasn't in mana source anyways. Villain moves to 5. That means they'll have Black Lotus into Isika's Chariot. But that's fine, I'll just strip their land, so no big deal. Move to 4. Alright, that's good. That means that they will for sure have Lotus into Chariot now. That hence has so many hits though. All the lands are hits and so are the cheap artifacts. The cheap artifacts didn't really let me cast anything. Though. So like, yeah, hits, but hitting nothing. Guess villain on 4 cards just thinking they want to move to Chariot turn 1 or something. Maybe Karn, of course. I guess any 4-drop works. Even turn 1 Carnage Interpreter. Well, I guess that one I would beat, likely. This would take 15 damage. Not even 15, 10. Wasn't the old mulligan method so much more punishing to mulligans? Question mark. It was more punishing to mulligan with the old mulligan method, yes. I don't think anyone claimed otherwise though. They kept 4. Alright, chat, vote. This is gonna be Karn or Chariot. Assassin's Pilgrim. And then Carnage Interpreter. Holy shit. Well, that's solid. Investigate 4 times. Holy shit. Ojcie, dobra. Prismatic ending w tego tam elfa. No, don't enjoy land. No nie, no, dobrał landa. No, Tawara the Interpreter. No, I mean, I'm pretty ahead right now. Unless opponent plays something. Swamp. Could play Saga instead now, but I think I'll try to set up the relic. Right, now the game is looking pretty okay. Balance, wouldn't mind that. Wasteland. Perfect. Perfect choice. Perfectly chosen, but should be good. 3 minutes for Urza Saga's constructs to beat my opponent down. Oj, Time Spiral, no chyba se odpuścimy na razie. Dropping was kinda scary, it was very scary. I can escape Uru next turn, not anymore. Maybe they draw Lotus and destroy all of my things though. That'll be awkward. Like Lotus into pest control, infestation. Be a bit rough. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. But is drawing very well for a move to 4. How deep you move doesn't really impact how well you draw, right? Lotus Pass incoming. I think they would have cast it by now. But maybe not. I feel like Tangrams always wins, says Yaya 3. Well, we'll see. Liberator. Barely new air. Minus damage. Did I miss lethal? I think I spent an artifact to find an artifact, so not really. Yes. Okay. Oh wow, Gas Cradle plus Spring Hardened Tucco. Topped for map. Okay. And what do you think that does? Bro, it's double blocking for real. Right, we have a match to play now, and my hand utterly stinks. I will simply just mulligan, I'm on the draw. Jezu, no jakie gówno się dobiera. This I'll keep. Put back Jewel. Maybe it's bad to put back Jewel. Mother of Runes. Kill Mother of Runes. Can't kill anything else anyways. Blue-white. Cast with multi-kicker. Cast Mobster. Into Containment Priest. That's curious. Could see just getting Saga. Seems good against potential counter magic. Last Jailer. Whoops. Then I no longer want to make Saga constructs. Play Shorikai. Maybe I discard Monolith. I think the Larsen is a bit more useful for after upheaval. Too bad I got Saga and not Solarian Academy then. Didn't quite work out too well.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, not really. Saga isn't even a good card. That's very brave.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Happy Kping.
No, I don't know if it's a good move or not. Alzik, thank you very much for the sub. Draw sorcery speed doesn't seem like actually a good play. Why did I not try to take the Monarch? It's because when pass with Island and 5 mana and I didn't want to play into a blue instant. But then I gave them the treasure, which was not the most cohesive together. And I assumed I'll just try to take the monarch next turn with Kaiser Larsenist attack. Holy shit, it's mine. Feels like playing the jewel could only backfire this game. Blue cards, boss league, land drop. It's a bit bad, it's a bit rough, but I don't care. Not gonna skip it, right? Gonna cast the Emperor. It's fine. You have combat tricked me, opponent. Now I feel tricked. Jace, wielder of mysteries. Dude. Path pretty real. Not unhappy to have drawn it, although it's gonna let my opponent fetch another island if they play two. So also Genetic Marauder Exe, thank you very much for the sub, very nice name. Attack Jace. That's odd. Not even taking the Monarch. Palantir of Orthanc. Nice, Cry too. Do you think they scried Emrakul, the Eon Storm to top? No, an Aver Interruptor. Could probably path first. Not sure if the spiral was actually good for me. Seems like we won. Opponent's mono white deck didn't quite match up to what we ended up performing. I think the time spiral was pretty good. I guess I will agree after playing the turn in its entirety. Feels like Villain's deck could be a deck where a steel setup is okay. Absent. I think that's looking poor against their deck. Mana Leak is okay. Probably don't need Jace against their deck. Seems like with Time Spiral I probably do not deck before I am capable of dealing damage to my opponent. And Seraph gaining life. Seems like opponent is broadly an aggressive deck. Maybe we should just play more lands. Deck seems good enough and I keep seeing those. Keep. Put back the Jewel as it's 6 mana. Maybe the Jewel is the card to board out against my opponent's seemingly creature deck, but I think the Jewel even is it's okay against creature decks even. It's not likely that I will really want to counter a 2-drop. Deck is an 8. High praise from Da Vinci. Could a balance now. Opponent has to discard 3 cards and kills their creature. Or I could make them sacrifice a land and discard 1 fewer cards and then play my land. Sounds better. I have to discard 2 cards, this and this, so it's like 4 cards that they lose. And then I have Expedition map for Saga, keep up Mana Leak next turn, sounds good. Sounds good. Discards Mystic Confluence. Wait, but didn't I pick Mystic Confluence? I guess I didn't. Did I consider doing that? I think I did consider doing that and I ended up not doing that. The other blue-eyed artifact deck. Oh, the one in the cube. The league draft. Damn chat. You're so good at remembering that. Oh yeah, this was the mono-white artifact deck actually. What is this song? LOL. Well put. Thanks for asking. Pretty passive draw for my opponent. Don't overcommit. Overcommit to what? Obviously I'm gonna hold up my Mana Leak instead of casting a Steel Seraph in the free mode. Is there really nothing better than Steel Seraph in your 45? I boarded Steel Seraph in cutting Jace Wheeler of Mysteries as it seemed like my opponent's deck is gonna... If it's gonna win by dealing damage with creatures. So I guess the answer is... I don't think so. Maybe. Steel Seraph is white. I love the reminder text on the prototype creatures taking over the art. Emperor. That makes it lethal. Steel Seraph is white, by the way. For anyone who was wondering, Steel Seraph is indeed white. Short is the word I was looking for. I was in doubt about the board game, especially with the battle map being 4x5, but once I've tried it at friend's house, I thought it was great and got a copy for myself. Only 1v1 though, as it takes really long for more players. Yeah, that's a pretty significant downside for a game, for sure. Seems good to kill a dual land while progressing with the top a little bit. Swamp, Nethergoeth. Scary. Badlands. Seems hard to keep up the mana leak. From my view, that land seems pretty good. Damn, that's a good one.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hi Mr. Kanister, THX for the Content King.
THX, you too. For subbing. I appreciate that. Time Spiral might be needed for answering the Nethergoeth, sort of. Wow, it almost looked like they skipped combat, but it did take the life points away from me, so. Awkward. I think I want Spiral. One doesn't have 2 blue. Just seems like with results, then that's good for me. Okay, seems good. What's the point of tapping Monolith to clone Monolith? I did that because I wanted to get Metalcraft. Crabomination. Didn't draw too well. Just before I get Bowmastered or anything. But yeah, Metalcraft and Time Spiral. Basically, and then Tolarian Academy later. Overall, Monolith in play is kind of the same as a Monolith in hand. Weirdly. Lachi Thirst, okay, well that doesn't sound too scary. Worst case, my opponent would have redrawn their Time Walk. Well, that might be scary if they follow up with a Reanimate. Doesn't seem to be the case. Traben Inspector. Balance. Balance is good. I'll have a creature. No, that's bad. Makes balance much weaker. Turn count does get messed up by time walk. But I think only for my opponent. Like if you look at the log. Get Prismatic Pilot with what? What Prismatic though? Anyways, it says Azix turn 5 and then it says Azix turn 6 extra turn. Kival. Worst balance ever. We can just activate top again to protect upheaval from crab. True. Point discarded crab, but I mean we can suspect that my opponent's deck contains some sort of a reanimation effect. Snack attack. It's over, bros. What is it? Well, I have two blockers, so... Okay. Weird to lead on snack attack, but I guess maybe against Fawn. Fov. Okay, exile 20 cards, huh? Deck 19, Jason hand. Sad. Almost working out pretty well for me, but not really. I want dress down against sneak attack. Does dress down stop sneak attack? Am I correct? Seems like maybe a bad balance matchup, kind of. Stops haste. Let's fucking go then. Path seems okay. Maybe Prismatic Ending gets cut. Although Villain showed two monsters that I would like to kill with Prismatic Ending. But maybe I just want Unexpectedly Absent instead. Can cut the Jewel for being kind of bad. Larcenist. Honestly, Larcenist kind of sucks. Villain showed removal. Maybe Blade Splicer over Jewel. Honestly. We're just gonna make constructs quickly. It is what it is. And then we're gonna waste my opponent. Dress down constructs combo. Constructs combo incoming. For what it's worth. Hi, Swamp, Psychic Frog there. Okay. Wants to discard free. Let them discard free. Look like an Egyptian. Crabomination discarded. Xander's launch discarded. Sneak attack discarded. Alright, you defeated my construct. I think I play out Wasteland over Island. This game looked much better when I kept my opening hand, and then I guess I drew two lands and villain played a frog, and now it looks worse. Holy fuck. Shadow Grange Archfiend. Sure, buddy. Dios mio, Jesus Christ. The frog is ruthless. Ja pierdolę, no co to jest? Might be tough to win. Corpse Dance, the Crabomination. I need to Otawara the frog. Or the Archfiend. Probably the frog need. I guess it's gonna clear my top card. Actually not too bad. Got my islands. Okay, got 3 lands with Crabomination. I take 13 and I live. Well, if I dress down in response to Corpse Dance, I die. If villain pitches 2 frogs there. Guess I'll take my dead draw and top. Balance. Path to exile. Removal. Well, that's some removal finally. Alright, but I have to do it in response to dress down. We saw what? But then I die. I don't know what's path into balance. Path gives my opponent a basic, red basic. I think I would rather keep my lands than destroy opposing lands. I'll balance. Next turn I Jace and Puff the Frog. No, not 2 threats. Yes, I can stop them, but at what cost? And I have another removal on top. Just need a second white. Opponent's deck appears very strong. Fair. No hay dupa. I'm surprised it didn't pump the frog for lethal damage. I'm not surprised by anything. Seems like we died. We have defeated the Black Lotus, but not the Time Walk. Alright, next time. Whoa. Instantaneous GG's plus combat damage attack and pow. Next time then. We kind of didn't draw the best this match overall, but opponent's deck also pretty good. Psychic Frog can solo a lot. Like I went to one saga with Mox and made contract up and just shrugged off because they had Frog, and I guess Frog into the 8-4 later. But very strong stuff. Tomorrow I'll fight for more tokens to play many more drafts throughout the next week.